So, hiya. We are going to decide today, like I did promise that. Welcome back to Glory. I've already opened the game, viewers. I just need the chat right now. Load the game. So, hi, welcome back to Glory Hunter. Sorry, this is freaking too many of you out. We'll sort this out right now. I have options of Bayern Munich and of Liverpool. And I've spent ages, probably 36 hours now, avoiding having to deal with this. So today, in this video, we are going to deal with this. Run the intro. Hello there, folks. Welcome back to Glory Hunter with me, DoctorBenjy FM. Before we get started, though, just got to take this jumper off quickly, and yeah, you'll see why. Hello then, folks. I'm very excited to reveal that this video is sponsored by Manscaped. It's a new year, and with the new year comes a new DoctorBenjy FM. It's time to bring the sexy back to 2022. That's right. Step up your game with the Manscaped Performance Package 4.0. Join the 4 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped to start their new year with the right tools for this job. Go to manscaped.com and use code DoctorBenjy for 20% off and free shipping. It's a new year, it's a new you, and that could mean it's time for a little bit of an improvement down there. Come on, don't just do it for them, do it for you. It's time to ramp up your exercise and your grooming all over the place, so you're in tip-top shape. Come on, look, this is the epitome of man, isn't it? Let me tempt you with a six-pack for your balls. That's right. You heard. The Manscaped Performance Package 4.0 contains 6, I had to think about that, essential tools for the ultimate below-waist grooming. You know where the waist, you know where. Inside, there you are, it says it on there, Manscaped. Further proof was required. Inside, you'll find the signature Lawnmower 4.0. This electric trimmer is designed to trim hair on loose skin. The advanced skin-safe technology reduces cuts and nicks on your delicate nuts. That's good, that. It also comes equipped with a 4K LED spotlight that will shine a light to the promised land 2022 looks to be. Oh yeah, I'm not done there, viewers. It's also time to freshen up down there, if you know what I mean. The Crop Preserver, that's right. It's an anti-chafing deodorant and a moisturiser. Hello. No, you already put deodorant on your armpits, don't you? You're doing all that, aren't you? Why are you not putting them on your balls? It's the smelliest part of your body. Sort yourself out, you animals. And not only that, for on-the-go freshness, oh yeah, now we're talking, the Crop Reviver. It says there, refreshing. And let me tell you now, viewers, look, it is. Oh, it really is. Oh, it's got that lovely smell. Look, start the year with a new set of testes, thanks to Manscaped. Manscaped have even thrown in, oh no, this is that, now we're talking, a shed travel bag, yeah, to keep all your goodies, let you pop these in there, look, you get the whole thing, all of it. Just makes life more comfortable. Speaking of comfortable, they've also boxer shorts. I'm wearing them. And now for TOS on YouTube, I can't show you the boxer, but you hear that? They're good. Anti-chafing as well, so they'll bring your boys down there to the next level, you know. Oh, yes. And Manscaped also want you to go beyond the groin this year with their new refined cologne, which offers a light yet masculine pleasing fragrance. So, get 20% off and free shipping using code DoctorBenjy at checkout at manscaped.com. And your balls will thank you. You probably will. Like that, I reckon. Thank you to Manscaped for sponsoring this video. Now on with the rest of it. There we are then. Thank you to Manscaped. Look at me, viewers. It was quite a long ad read, but I think one of my best ones. So let me know what you thought in the comments. And again, use code DoctorBenjy if you want. Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. But good product. Also, don't use it on your face. Also, I really like the attitude to brand deals on YouTube now because people's actually, yeah, go on. Get it. Go on. So thanks, everybody. Yeah, good. Shout out to them. Should I be offended that people think I need to up my skills and I need to manscape more? Oh. If a spinning class does the next video, we'll know something, won't we? Right, I'm loading the game. Come on, then we'll join in together because Liverpool have offered me the job. Viewers, here we go. Then back at it again. If you go to here, you can see Liverpool approach car. Now, I haven't decided. We're gonna basically, I'm going to decide today, we're going to create pros and cons for both. It's like a relationship. We're going to create pros and cons for both. The first big pro, by the way, obviously, is that they wear red, because the red background's crucial. So, I'm going to get a pen here, and I'll sort of do that now and again, and you'll be able to see what I'm writing. So, I've got Liverpool and Bayern. So, And the problem is, it's not as obvious as you think. So some of you obviously think we should go to Liverpool because it's a chance at a big Prem job. There aren't many big Prem jobs. You could argue that in Liverpool. So we'll start with Liverpool, right? So Liverpool are in a really good spot right now in the Premier League. They are, if we go to last season, they are 10 points off City, but 10 points is very doable. Of course, you have to note the fact that City are very good. That is a key factor in this, arguably, because you're obviously trying to beat the Mbappe, Musiala, Gravenberch. Oh, God. They're a team that exist, but probably their manager won't be there forever, so maybe the City job will come up at some stage, and maybe that'll make life easier. But there is quite clearly a challenge in England that I am looking for, because we don't really have that challenge in Germany. I know I'm going to win the Bundesliga. I don't know what I'm going to do in the German Cup, apparently, because Dortmund in extra time are a nightmare. And when it comes to the Champions League, yes, it's still very winnable, but we are still battling the likes of City. And we saw against Liverpool last season, if we go to Liverpool's end of the season, they beat us handedly 10-2 on aggregate. So in terms of the team to go to, which is the better team with a chance of winning trophies, Liverpool might be that team. They've also got an FA Cup to defend, and that is something we need to tick off the list. Now, regardless of whether we stay in Germany or not, we will have to go back there. So, you know, well, no, not unless we stay and win it all, obviously. But what I'm saying is there's another year in Germany guaranteed, whether it's right now or the future. Now, Liverpool's team is good. Like, it's a good side. There are some players in this team that are still excellent from the time of now in real life, of course, but then you've got Van Dijk, who again is there already. Henderson on the way out, but is still like a solid Premier League player. Someone like Fabinho, for me, 32 years of age, this sums it up for me. He's brilliant at 32. He's still really good. There isn't a lot of work that needs to be done. So the £300 million budget at Bayern is cool, but it's not necessarily needed at Liverpool, especially when you look at a forward line of Harvey Elliott. Luis Diaz is there, of course, as well. Sadio Mane is still very good, even at 34. And then the main man up front in Haaland. There might be a little bit of a depth issue, which, you know, Liverpool are prone to. But overall, not nearly as much needs to be done to the first team, whereas at Bayern, that's not the case. So they're only giving me £30 million to spend. There is this bid on Ilicic right now, or Ilic, I guess Ilic probably, just making names up, viewers. Ilic from PSG right now that is 50 million quid. So we could have a budget, obviously, of around 80 million, which should be far better. And he's the sort of player that I probably would look to sell to try and bring in a little bit of Benji factor, whatever that is. What is that? A lot of you going, don't bring in Benji factor. Do not bring in 37-year-olds, please. And this Liverpool squad, this is the problem with this Liverpool squad. And this Liverpool squad is in a situation right now where this season, maybe next season, is kind of the last hurrah for this Liverpool team, right? Van Dijk and Fabinho and Henderson, and maybe not Trent so much, but Mane, they are, Robertson obviously in that, they are probably coming towards the very end of being elite. And once they move on from that, the rebuild job at Liverpool, it has to be huge. Now, the Norway boys of Ayer and Haaland are here as well, so a connection with them. Some of you saying that's reason to leave after the World Cup episode yesterday. Thank you for the support on that, by the way. It was longer than normal. But what do we do then? Do we go to Liverpool? Now, let's convince myself now to stay at Bayern, because we're already Bayern Munich manager. Yes, we've been offered the Liverpool job. Yes, it might not come around again, but we have to look at this. And there's a factor with Liverpool, actually, before we move on, that has to be talked about and is arguably the most important factor to me. And it's not that my voice is going, this is bad. And that is that it's Liverpool. And in all my years of doing Football Manager content, either on Twitch or on YouTube, I've never managed Liverpool outside of a pre-arranged beta save. This is a chance for me to manage my team, my boys, in a save that matters and replace Jurgen Klopp doing it. Gerrard's fuming, viewers. Like, that heart element of it, like, I can't lie to you, I want to go. But I'm logical and I understand the reasons for staying at Bayern. So let's talk through those reasons. The first one is that the squad is good. No matter what we say about the Liverpool team, we're not that bad ourselves, right? Salah, obviously, we've taken from Liverpool, is in that similar mould of he's got a year, 2 years left of being very, very good. You use Messi and Ronaldo as the examples, right? 36 now is probably the point in which you come towards the end, but still a pretty good age. Zakarian, we know again, a really good player. but there's definitely reinforcements needed within this side. There's still some good potential here in the likes of Kessie and Goretzka. I've already fulfilled that. Davis and Kimmich have already got that. Umbacano, Rice, they've already got that. We definitely need a goalkeeper if we're going to stay. We definitely need another attacker, probably another striker, I think, as well. I see a world now where we play Salah on the right, cutting in, maybe Gnabry or someone new even on the left, maybe even Zakarian to play that kind of role, and then someone up with Vlahovic to play as the main striker. Midfield-wise, we're pretty happy. Defensively, we're pretty happy, but again, that goalkeeper needs fixing. But when you've got 300 million to spend, that's a job worth doing. Now, as I say, the nature of Glory Hunter is that if you leave the Bundesliga, then look, it's okay. There'll be opportunities. You will be able to come back. You will be able to fight for a league title. And Borussia Dortmund won the league last year. It makes me believe that a German job of high standing will come around again. Maybe it'll be Dortmund. Maybe it'll be Leipzig. Maybe it could even be Bayern. The chances of managers staying at one club for the next 15 years, which would have to be the situation for me, is unlikely. But picking the perfect moment to come back to Germany, that would be the bit that's difficult. The team's good, the budgets are good, and frankly, the league season I put in last year was so disgraceful, I should want to do better here in Germany. I should want to. So, why don't I? I don't know. I, forever on YouTube, have been the underdog. Very rarely do I come into a situation and I am the top dog. And being Bayern manager doesn't feel right to me. And as much as Liverpool are one of the big teams in the Premier League, they are still not the favourite. They are still not Manchester City. And the idea of going there is so strong. I don't care about the budget. I care about the team. I care about making them the best team in England. If it takes me 2 years or 3 years, so be it. Because there is a unstoppable object in front of me. And I think because what it boils down to is this. And this logic, I don't think you can disagree with. I've got to be honest. I guess I know what you'll say, so we'll get to that. This is the logic it comes down to. When it comes to who's got the better squad right now, and maybe the better manager last year, it's Liverpool. Do you want some evidence? And you might say my tactics were bad, or you might say that you've got 300 million to improve it, but they destroyed me in the Champions League. They destroyed me in the Champions League. And it wasn't, you saw it, it wasn't pretty. And if I can take that team and I can get through England at a relatively rapid pace with an already good team, add a couple of players to it, then we're laughing. And it isn't every day that I get the opportunity to manage Liverpool in a save that really matters. I love the beta saves, but this is different. You know what I'm going to do. And I genuinely didn't know at the start of this video what I was going to do. But the more I think about the possibility of managing this team in a Glory Hunter save, I can't turn that down. And I know there's some of you that are disagreeing. I know that there's some of you that think this is the wrong move, that you think the German team is so much better to knock off the Bundesliga. There's no guarantee I'll go back to Bayern. There's so many problems if I leave Bayern and never get back to Germany. Well, Germany's been a problem before. And I went back to Germany before and I conquered Germany. It's not done. It's not done. But this is where I want to be. And I can't deny myself that. The German training camp, I'll do you a solid, but I really don't care. I mean, it's probably too late now, but can we bid 300 million for a player at Liverpool? I mean, is this frowned upon? Naby Keita back to the Bundesliga? I mean, why not, right? Why not? We'll just do 150 million. I'm not unreasonable. I don't know what's about to happen here. Right. I've decided I want to go. And off we go. It crash dumped! Is that a sign? Is that a sign? Oh, God. Oh, my God. It crash dumped. Now, fortunately, it's loaded at a good point. But what? Genuinely, as I'm sitting here, I'm now having to load the game again. What if it doesn't let me... Oh, my God. What if it doesn't let me join? All right, loading my copy. Bear with me. God, I decided to now. Is it the right choice? Is it the right choice? Maybe it's not the right choice. Maybe I should get Germany done. Maybe I should stay at Bayern. No, forget that. I've decided. I'd already decided. Get me in there. Forget the cater money. Just get me in. Get me in. Take me to Anfield. If it crash dumps again, I'm staying at Bayern. I'll say it now. If the game closes, I'll stay in Germany. Because it's quite clear who I'm now the manager of. In a move which is sure, to spark plenty of heated debate. The game knows you lot too well. So there we go. We have taken over at Liverpool. And who knows, Bayern? Who knows? I might be back there once again. But right now, I've got the opportunity to take the club that I love to glory. I've got the opportunity, and I want that opportunity. And I want more money from PSG. Can we get more money from PSG? Give me 50 straight up and we win. How's that? Deal? Deal. See, we're already having fun, aren't we? Okay, so I now then, look at the boys. Look at these boys. There's some real quality here. There's time enough. Trent, by the way, we've barely looked at Trent. He's the best right back in the game. I'll say no more than that. Unbelievable. And we kick things off with a Community Shield game against Manchester City. A chance to test our mettle. But there we are then. I've decided. And I'm happy with my decision. I really am. What are the finances like here then? 80 million. It's not a lot. That's why there's not a lot of transfer budget. And there's not a lot of players here that I would consider sellable assets. Getting Naby Keita off the wage bill, probably not the worst move. What youth prospects? Do you have anybody coming through? Oh, Sam Ritchie's as a right winger. Doesn't look too bad, but it's got some work to do there. Well, some of the guys here are worth crazy money that I don't think anyone's going to buy these boys for this amount, but here we are. Alan Maguire looks decent. Again, there's a few guys here that look all right. But this team, if I were to build the 11 then, what would it look like? And the thing is, right, I know that Haaland works in this. I know it works. I've used him in it. So a lot of this, fortunately, is quite straightforward, really. And when you've got Christoph Ayer as your backup left back, you're happy, or centre back, sorry, you're pretty happy, really. Fabinho with Pellegrini. I hate to leave Hendo out, but that's the world we live in now. Harvey Elliott one side, you're probably putting Mane in on the other, but knowing that Diaz is ready and raring to go. And then Haaland up front, right now, and weirdly, with Gabriel Jesus, I think is the option. There's definitely some depth that is required here. Actually, you look at this, there is definitely a few players that need to come in, striking options that, definitely need to improve this team. But I'm happy. I'm happy. And now I get to take on these boys. And I get to see what I can do against Nagelsmann, the man that I replaced at Bayern and arguably did a worse job than. So there we go. Decision made. Let me know your thoughts. With love, with care, then, until the next time. I'll see you again very, very soon. Thank you for watching the series of Glory Hunter. There is a new twist in the tale. I went high overhead. We'll see if it was the right choice. But we'll have to go back to Germany now and try and win the cup. Ugh.